Boys, welcome back, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get 3 absolutely free 88 plus overall players in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. But before we get into all that, if you guys like Madden 25 content like this, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe for the best Madden content on YouTube. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video. So, as you guys know, the Hispanic Heritage Promo has came out in Madden Ultimate Team. Now, as soon as you guys log in, you're going to go ahead and get a welcome pack that's going to go ahead and give you all of this. So, you're going to get these 5 cards right here, as well as these 2 MUT tips, and then 1 upgrade token. Now, if we go ahead and look at these cards, we can use Braxton here for an example. We go all the way over here to upgrades. If we scroll all the way down, you can see we can get him all the way up to an 88 overall. It's the exact same with the other 4 cards. To go ahead and upgrade him, all you need to do is put in 1 of those upgrade tokens, right? As you can see, we already get 1 from just logging into the game. But I'm going to show you guys how we can go ahead and get 2 of these other guys all the way up to that 88 as well. So as soon as you guys get these cards, the absolute first thing you need to do before you hop into challenges, before you open your daily pack, right? All of those good things that you need to do. Before you do any of that, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and throw these cards in your lineup, right? You might be thinking, well, 80s, they're not good enough to start on my team. They don't need to start. They just need to be in your lineup so you can go ahead and complete some of these challenges I'll show you here, right? None of these guys are starting on my team just yet, but as you can see, we went ahead, we put Braxton Berrios in the lineup. We put Chris as well. Come over here. I guess Anthony Munoz as well, right? And he's a left tackle. I didn't put him over here as backup left tackle because I'm running a Chiefs theme team and that would mess up my chemistry. So I went ahead and I put him at backup left guard. It's not even his position, but it doesn't matter. As long as they are somewhere in your lineup, that's all that matters. You can see I did the same thing with Malcolm Rodriguez. He's a right outside linebacker. I put him at backup outside left linebacker, just so I could go ahead and have him in my lineup so he can help me out in the future. Same with even the punter, right? Didn't want to mess up my chemistry. I just put him at kickoff specialist. He's going to be the one kicking the ball off for me, which right now might not be the best, but he's going to be one of the first ones I go ahead and choose to upgrade. But first things first, make sure before anything else, you go ahead and throw these cards in your lineup, and I'll show you why in just a second. Now, if we come over here to the events tab, as you can see, it might look a little confusing because if you're scrolling through here, there's nothing about the Hispanic Heritage Promo as you would kind of expect it to be under the events tab. But if we go over here to the Season 2 tab, go ahead and press Y to click on it. Scroll over to the Programs tab. You can see down here, we have daily challenges as well as weekly challenges, right? And if we look at this daily challenge, today the daily challenge is to go ahead and get 4 sacks. And you might be like, dang, that's kind of a hard challenge, right? It is. It's a lot of sacks. But as you can see over here, it tracks in any game mode. So we can hop into a solo battles game or solo seasons game on the easiest difficulty. We could hop into any challenge and we'll be able to get those pretty easily. But as you can tell, we need 2+ Hispanic Heritage players in your lineup. So that is one of the reasons we went ahead and made sure we had all those guys in there. Just so for, a challenge like this, we can go ahead and get that to track. So if we didn't have those guys in there and we got, it wouldn't matter if we got 10 sacks, right? It wouldn't track because we wouldn't have those players in there. So you need to make sure those guys are in your lineup. We also have these weekly challenges as well, right? This is going to go ahead and give us 2 more tokens to help upgrade those players. And all we need to do is complete 3 of these 5 weekly challenges, which I would assume upgrade every week. That is why I imagine they call them the weekly challenges. But they don't really say anything about these, but I would assume that's kind of how they're doing it. So as you can tell, like I said, complete 3 of the 5 and we get 2 more of those upgrade tokens. But like this, right? This one scored 20 touchdowns. It's in any game mode just like the other, but you need that Anthony Munoz in your lineup for them to track. Same with this one, right? You need Braxton in your lineup for it to track. Malcolm has to be in your lineup. Chris Rodriguez has to be in your lineup, as well as that punter Sanchez. They all have to be in your lineup for you to be able to complete all of these individual challenges. So like I said before, make sure you guys put those guys in your lineup. Now the next thing you need to do to go ahead and get the majority of your tokens is come over here to the challenges menu like normal. And as you can see at the top, we have the Hispanic Heritage Month program. Now if we go ahead and look at these milestones, you guys can see for each milestone, we're going to go ahead and get 1 upgrade token. And that goes all the way to tier 10, right? So that's 10 Hispanic Heritage upgrade tokens. And like I said, you guys only need 7 to upgrade 1 player. So that gives us 3 extra to go ahead and start on our second player. And as I was just showing you guys, if we look back at this, right, you get 1 each day. And I would assume it would go on for the whole month. But in the tweet that they put out, they said we could only upgrade 3 players all the way to that 88. And of course, if we got a new one every single month, that would give us more than enough to get more than just 3 players up to 88 overall. So I don't really know how this is going to work. But for right now, each day we're going to get the ability to get at least 1 more upgrade token, as well as every week, if we complete these weekly challenges, we'll be able to get 2 more as well. Now, to go ahead and get these players upgraded, the first thing you need to do is go ahead, click on whatever player you want. I think Braxton Berrios is probably going to be the card I'm going to go after first, just because when he gets all the way maxed out, that's 88 speed. And right now, 88 speed is pretty good, especially for a free card, right? You can't really pass that up. And the good thing about these, right, is you upgrade them with those tokens. And if you go ahead and change your mind, you're like, well, after a few weeks, Braxton's not very fast anymore. You can go ahead and take those tokens out of him and throw them into someone like Anthony Munoz, which I'll probably end up doing later. But for right now, I think the first card I'm going to want to go ahead and get up to that 88 is going to be this Braxton Berrios card. So to go ahead and do that, all you want to do is just click A on the upgrade, select it from your binder, and that's going to go ahead and get him up 1 overall. Like I said, we knock out all of those challenges, we'll be able to get him up all the way to that 88, as well as get 3 more on any of these other cards. And if we keep doing our daily challenges, right, as well as our weekly challenges, we'll get more than enough to get the 3 that they told us we would be able to get. But make sure, like I said, the most important part is make sure you're throwing these guys in your lineup, as well as making sure you're knocking out those daily challenges every single day. Now, if this video helped you guys out at all, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. If you're into Madden 25 content or college football content, consider subscribing. It'll make my day. But I hope this video helped you guys out. But other than that, God bless.